Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime channel. Ace is a very powerful sword that was in the hands of Goldie Roger during his adventure across the seas in search of finding the grand treasure One Piece. During these adventures, his sword had a great impact, both for facing powerful enemies and even as inspiration for the name of his son. Although this sword has been very important, it is lost to history, which means it could be wielded by some very powerful character with great relevance like Zoro. In today's video, we will talk about the possibility of Zoro trying to obtain this powerful sword and how Luffy could prevent his companion from obtaining the sword. Guys, the Ace Sword is a legendary relic in the One Piece universe, famous for having been possessed by the legendary Pirate King, Goldie Roger. This sword was named in honor of Roger himself, whose nickname was Ace. Its history is shrouded in mystery and intrigue, as after the death of the Pirate King, the sword's location was lost to history. Considered one of the 12 most powerful swords in One Piece, the Ace is known for its exceptional quality and destructive power. Its blade is forged with rare materials and enchanted with unique abilities, making it a formidable weapon coveted by many swordsmen. Since the era of pirates, rumors about the location of the Ace Sword have circulated throughout the vast world. However, its true position remains an enigma, fueling the imagination of treasure hunters and the ambition of swordsmen worldwide. The possibility of the Ace Sword resurfacing and attracting the attention of powerful swordsmen like Roronoa Zoro is an intriguing prospect. Zoro, one of the most valuable members of the Straw Hat crew, is known for his exceptional sword skills and his relentless pursuit of improving his fencing abilities. As one of the best swordsmen in the world of One Piece, it's not surprising that Zoro could be interested in the legendary Ace Sword if its location were discovered. If Zoro were able to obtain the legendary Ace Sword, his power and skills as a swordsman could reach new heights. As one of the 12 most powerful swords in One Piece, the Ace is more than just a weapon. It is a symbol of strength and dexterity. With its exceptionally sharp blade and mystical abilities, the Ace could potentially enhance the effectiveness of Zoro's attacks and expand his repertoire of combat techniques. Additionally, the history and legacy associated with the Ace Sword could provide Zoro with extra motivation to improve his skills and become an even more formidable swordsman. As someone who values the honor and pride of being a swordsman, Zoro would certainly recognize the significance behind possessing the Ace Sword and would endeavor to use it with wisdom and skill. However, obtaining the Ace Sword would not just be a matter of increasing his power. Zoro would have to overcome significant challenges and face formidable opponents to achieve his goal. The quest for the Ace could lead Zoro to engage in epic battles, confront unknown dangers, and explore uncharted territories. It would be a journey filled with dangers and emotions, testing not only his skills as a swordsman, but also his courage and determination. In the end, if Zoro were successful in his quest for the Ace Sword, he would truly become one of the most powerful and respected swordsmen in the world of One Piece. His combination of natural talent, hard training, and possession of the legendary sword would place him among the great heroes of the series. And so, the legend of the Ace Sword would live on through him, adding another chapter to the story of glory and adventure of the Straw Hat crew. Despite Zoro's desire to obtain the legendary Ace Sword, his journey to achieve this goal could face unexpected obstacles, especially if his crewmate, Monkey D. Luffy, intervenes. Luffy is known for his impulsive nature and his determination to follow his own instincts and desires. As the leader of the Straw Hat crew, he has the power to influence the decisions and actions of his crewmates. Luffy may choose to interfere with Zoro's plans to acquire the Ace Sword for several reasons. First, Luffy may fear that the quest for the Ace Sword puts Zoro and the crew in danger. Luffy is extremely protective of his friends and would do anything to ensure their safety. If he believes that the search for the Ace Sword puts them at risk, Luffy may try to dissuade Zoro from pursuing his goal. Furthermore, Luffy may have his own reasons for wanting the Ace Sword. As a pirate aiming to become the Pirate King, Luffy values power, and powerful weapons can be valuable in his quest for the One Piece treasure and in overcoming future challenges. If Luffy believes that the Ace Sword could be useful for him in his own journey, he may try to obtain it for himself. On the other hand, Luffy may simply oppose the idea of Zoro acquiring the Ace Sword because he believes his friend is already strong enough without it. Luffy trusts Zoro's skills as a swordsman and may feel that the pursuit of the Ace Sword is unnecessary. Instead, Luffy may want to encourage Zoro to find his own path and seek his own powerful sword. rather than relying on a relic from the past. Regardless of Luffy's motives, his interference could create tension between the two friends and potentially lead to conflicts within the Straw Hat crew. However, as a united team, they would eventually find a way to overcome their differences and continue their journey together, whether with the Ace Sword or with other powerful weapons that cross their paths. As the story unfolds, it's possible that Luffy and Zoro will find a compromise that allows them both to achieve their goals. Perhaps they will reach an agreement where Zoro has the opportunity to pursue the Ace Sword, but under certain conditions or limitations that ensure the safety of the crew. For example, Zoro could agree to postpone his search for the Ace Sword until an immediate threat is faced or until certain conditions are met. Furthermore, Luffy may offer his support to Zoro in the search for an even more powerful sword, encouraging him to explore new horizons and expand his limits as a swordsman. With the support of Luffy and the other crew members, Zoro could find a new sword that rivals the legendary Ace in terms of power and significance. As the Straw Hats' journey continues and they encounter new challenges and enemies, Luffy may find a suitable opportunity for Zoro to test his skills with a powerful sword not yet shown in the world of One Piece. If the Straw Hats eventually find the Ace Sword in their adventures, it's possible that Luffy would take a similar approach, offering Zoro the opportunity to wield the legendary weapon. Although Zoro was deprived of this opportunity when it comes to the Ace Sword on a previous occasion, Luffy can learn from that experience and ensure that his friend has the chance to familiarize himself with the weapon, respecting his interest and ambition as a swordsman. In this way, Luffy continues to show his devotion to his crew, promoting an environment of mutual support and encouraging the growth and personal development of his comrades. While the Straw Hats continue their search for the One Piece treasure, they not only face challenges together, but also support and inspire each other on their epic journey across the seas. Furthermore, the possibility of Zoro experiencing the Ace Sword under Luffy's guidance and leadership could further strengthen the bond between the two friends. As the leader of the Straw Hats, Luffy would once again demonstrate his trust in Zoro, granting him access to one of the most coveted and powerful weapons in the world of One Piece. As Zoro wields the Ace Sword, he could discover new facets of his own fighting style and potential as a swordsman. The combination of his natural ability and the power of the Ace Sword could unleash a unique synergy, allowing Zoro to unleash even more devastating strikes against his opponents. Moreover, Zoro himself could benefit from the experience of wielding such a legendary sword, gaining valuable knowledge about combat techniques and the true meaning of the power of a weapon. This experience would further shape his journey as a swordsman and help him reach new levels of skill and mastery. Therefore, if the Straw Hats manage to find the Ace Sword in their future adventures, it is likely that Luffy will do everything possible to ensure that Zoro has the opportunity to explore and fully utilize his potential. And so, Zoro's journey towards greatness as one of the greatest swordsmen in the world of One Piece would continue, driven by friendship, trust, and support from his captain and comrades. That's a wrap for today's content. We hope you enjoyed it and want to share your thoughts on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and catch you in the next video. Take care and stay awesome.